Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to the 30-day cryptocurrency challenge. Now, what is this challenge? It is for you and I. My wife Lisa is going to be involved with this as well. For all of us to go through and see what we can earn in 30 days. Now, I'm going to walk you through how to do this. It does require money. You know? It does require money. Or if you already have some cryptocurrency and you want to just put that in, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take $100 and we're going to take that $100. We are going to put it out there on the market in either you can follow my methods that I'm doing, you can make up your own, you can listen to what some others are doing, whatever method you want to do. But I'm going to show you the method that I'm doing. And at the end of 30 days, we're going to see, did you make any money or did you lose money? So my plan is, and this might be a feeble plan or it might be a master plan. I don't know yet. We're going to find out. But my plan is to make 1% a day on my $100. So what does that mean? It means that day one, I start with $100. Day two, I've made 1%, which leaves me with $101. Day three, I've made 1% again, which leaves me with $102.01? No, 11 cents. All right, 1.1 cents. Something like that. I'm doing the math in my head. So day three or day four, should be another buck on top of this plus the percentage on the money that I already had. It compounds as it goes up. So if you think of this, it's really incredible how you can take an amount that is like, $100 and then adding 1% every day. Think of this. It will take less than 100 days and you will have doubled your money. Now, if you could double your money at less than 100 days every time, so you're going 100 days, 200, another 100 days, 300, another 100 days, or actually it would go up to 400. So in a year, you should be able to come out with, actually it's probably more than $500 doing this method. But the reason that we're doing this method, and $500 really isn't that much. But think about this. If you could take that $100 and you could prove to yourself that you can do this and you can do this successfully, then why not put some more in? What if the starting number was $1,000? So then in 100 days, you have $2,000. Now that's $300 in profit a month. Think about that. That's a lot of money. But then $2,000 to $4,000 actually it's not $300 a month. I get all excited and the numbers get a little fuzzy. We are going to have spreadsheets and I am going to share them with you. That will keep us on track, won't it? So, okay. Now, we're going to go through this. There's going to be a video every day. I'm going to share my progress with you every day, and so is my wife, Lisa. Now, Lisa won't be appearing on camera, but she will appear on audio sometimes, and she will be giving me her numbers every day. And so, at the end of the 30 days, what we're all going to do is that at that end point, we are going to take whatever, cryptocurrency we have, we've got to sell it. So it's got to be sold at the end of the day to see how much cash you've got. And so we're going to have to plan for that a little bit in case the market is going down. But real interesting thing, the market has not been going down. Not by much. It does have these little dips, but it always seems to come back up again and keep going. So now, how are we going to do this? I'm going to show you. There's a couple of things here. One is that there's a link in the description, and it is for Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is available in most all countries. If it's not available in your country, then feel free to use something else. So, and the same goes for GDAX. GDAX is an exchange where we will be able to buy and sell cryptocurrency using that $100. And the best thought about this is plan to lose all $100. So take this money. If you cannot afford to lose $100, do not enter this challenge. Okay? So if $100 would really hurt if you lost it, do not do this. I'm just saying. So, because with everything that can make profit, there is also the possibility of losses, and it can happen. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I am nothing like that whatsoever. I am a regular guy who works in the video game industry, who just happens to also be a YouTuber, and I happen to know a lot of the fundamentals behind cryptocurrency, its origins and everything, which you would not believe me if I told you it was in video games, but it is. And I was doing this back in 1997 when the birth of Ultima Online and the first MMO, first big MMO came out. So now, am I an expert in this stuff? No, I am not an expert. But here is what I am. I am somebody who will give it to you straight. I am somebody who wants to do this journey, this challenge, and I want to do it with you. And if I fail at it, you're going to see that. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If we have mad success, you are definitely going to see that, and you're definitely going to hear that from me. But whichever way it goes, I want you to join me on this journey. Now, if you're watching these the day that they're posted, great, you can join in with us. If you're watching this later, then may I suggest that you, if you want to go along with this challenge, you can just meter yourself to 1 video per day. We're starting this video as T minus 10 days. Now, why are we 10 days prior to starting this? Am I talking about this? It is because the amount of time that it is going to take you to get into the market could be long. It could be 10 days. So depending on your funding method that you're going to use in Coinbase or in another service, the bank transfers take a long time. I have one right now that's at 9 days waiting to get funded, and it's just taking forever. So they say 7 to 11 days. I'm at 9 days on one of them. Now, you can get funded right away with a credit card, and you can get funded, there's some other ways as well. Or if you already have cryptocurrency and you want to go along with us and use your pro methods that you already know that you're already being successful with, go for it. Show us what you got and share that with us. Tell us how you're doing it. So we all want to learn. Now, along with this stuff of signing up for Coinbase, there is a link in the description, I need to be upfront with you. One is you're going to get an extra $10 if you use that link. They're going to give you $10 worth of Bitcoin. And now they're also going to give me $10 worth of Bitcoin if you sign up and fund your account with $100 in it. So I'm not doing this video as a ploy to get you to all put this money in so you can all lose it so I can make a ton of money. It's not that at all. I would have done this anyway and recommended them anyway, even if they did not have this program for getting new people in. They happen to have it. I'm a smart businessman. I am taking advantage of it. And I am openly sharing that with you. So you can choose to just go to Coinbase and not hit that link at all, and you can still join us. I don't care. I mean, I like the bonuses, but whatever way you do it, it doesn't matter to me. You can join us if you want to. So, okay, now, who doesn't like quick paying, high investment stuff? I think that we've got something here, and we can look at a couple of things here. So, in the marketplace here, this is Bitcoin, and let's look at kind of a long-term thing here. So, if in Bitcoin, right here, September 15th, Bitcoin was at 3262. Today, currently, it is at 4803. So, if you had put in, the 32 whatever it was, and take you up to 48, do the math on that. That's $1,600 in less than a month if you had put in $3,200. So, now, would you be able to guess the right moment to put your money in and everything? No. So I have not in this video, but join us again in the T-minus videos. I'm going to show you here my method for short-term gains, because I believe in turning my money over and over and over again to make these gains. Now, your methods might be different, and they may be very, very valid. Some of you may just choose to put your money in and hold it and just say, I'm just going to put it in Bitcoin, and it keeps going up, so I'm not going to do a single trade, and at the end of the month, I'm going to beat all you fools. Well, it's possible. Yeah, you could, And so there are multiple right methods, and there's multiple wrong methods with this. And so we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so now take action. Click on that link for Coinbase if you don't already have an account and you want to participate with this. Create an account. You need to make a deposit of $100. You can do that through a bank account, or you can do that through a credit card, or maybe they have some other means in there as well. The credit card stuff is almost instant. Bank account stuff is not instant. It's 7 to 11 days. And both of them charge you money to do it. So the banking one, I believe, is 3%, and I believe it's 4% for the credit card one. Now, you got to figure that to get your money in, if you're successful with this and you're doing a percentage a day, you're going to be able to get that money back. So it will show you when you're making the deposit on how you're going to end up with $100. So whatever you do, whether you get in and start early or fooling around with stuff, whatever you do, make sure that you have exactly $100 on the start of this challenge, which is 10 days from now. It'll be $100 USD, and we are going to use GDAX. You can transfer back and forth between Coinbase and GDAX for free, and it's pretty much instant. So you can do that, and we're just going to have $100 in U.S. currency. You could follow along and do this if you're in Europe. You could have €100, or whatever country you're in. Whatever the equivalent is. And so it just makes it real easy for tracking the stats if you start with an even 100. So, okay, now the next video, we're going to go more into funding this a little bit, and we're going to give you an introduction to GDAX here and what some of the stuff means. Now, one last thing. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this. I'm just an entrepreneur who sees opportunities and figures out how to take advantage of them. And I'm going to ask you to join me with that. So that's what we're going to do. We're all going to become street smart through this, although we may go out and read a whole bunch of stuff, and we may go out and do a bunch of research, which we all should, and which I have been, but I've been careful to not go say, okay, this looks like a stock market type of transaction here, and I'm going to go learn everything I can about the stock market and how it applies to this. And I'm going to use the stock market principles of how you buy, how you sell, when you hold, all of those things. Screw all of that. I do not want that to taint my creative vision for making this happen. And if I'm totally wrong with everything that I do, I'm okay with that. What I really want is I want to possibly produce some new breakout method in thinking about how to be an investor in this kind of stuff and how to make money. And it's okay with me if it's very unconventional. And if you are a seasoned stock trader or a seasoned Bitcoin trader or whatever, and you think that I'm full of shit, that's okay. You can. Proof is in the pudding, as they say it. So proof will be in the profits. And that's all I care about. And that's all you should care about. So even if you have a completely different way of looking at it, if you're making profit, you are being successful. And that's all we're trying to do here. So, okay, click that Coinbase link down below. Do remember that is an affiliate link. It will give you an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin. It will give me $10 worth of Bitcoin. I thank you for that. And it's when you funded $100 in there. So anyway, we're going to do that, and stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed The next video in this playlist will appear tomorrow, and we will continue on from there. So, hope to see you all soon.